is happening, Magnus? So, these are some wild times we are living in. Absolutely wild. You got Trump talking about going after the deep state. You got RFK trying to make people healthy again, exposing the food industry, the pharmaceutical industry. And we got this letter. Elon Musk shared this and said, sounds like a First Amendment violation. This is trending all over Twitter right now. So we're going to take a look at this and see what it says, because people are saying he's basically admitted to censoring Americans. So, it says here, I appreciate the committee's interest in content moderation on online platforms. As you are aware, Meta has produced thousands of documents as part of your investigation and made a dozen employees available for transcribed interviews. Further to our cooperation with your investigation, I welcome the opportunity to share what I've taken away from this process. There's a lot to talk. There's a lot of talk right now around the U.S. government, interactions with companies like Meta, and I want to be clear that our position, our platforms are for everyone. We're about promoting speech and helping people connect in a safe and secure way. As part of this, we regularly hear from governments around the world and others with various concerns about public discourse and public safety. Sorry, I just woke up. Let me get through this. In 2021, senior officials from the Biden administration, including the White House, repeatedly pressured our teams for months to censor certain y'all see that? Really, including humor and satire, and expressed a lot of frustration with our teams when we didn't agree. Oh boy. Ultimately, it was our decision whether or not to take content down. And we own our decisions, including related changes we made to our enforcement in the wake of this pressure. Oh boy. I believe the government pressure was wrong, and I regret that we were not more outspoken about it. Oh boy. Ooh, this does not make the government or him look good. But this is protecting his booty by saying, oh, it was wrong and we folded and I'm sorry. I also think we made some choices that, with the benefit of hindsight and new information, we wouldn't make today. Like I said to our teams at the time, I feel strongly that we should not compromise our content standards due to pressure from any administration in either direction. And we're ready to push back if something like this happens again. In a separate situation, the FBI, warned us about a potential Russian disinformation operation about the Biden family and Burisma in the lead up to the 2020 election. That fall, when we saw a New York Post story reporting on corruption allegations involving then Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden's family, we sent that story to fact checkers for review and temporarily demoted it while waiting for a reply. It's since been made clear that the reporting was not Russian disinformation. And in retrospect, we shouldn't have demoted the story. Wow! We've changed our policies and processes to make sure this does not happen again. For instance, we no longer temporarily demote things in the US while waiting for fact checkers. Ho, 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 boy. Apart from content moderation, I want to address that contributions I made during the last presidential cycle to support electoral infrastructure. The idea here was to make sure local election jurisdictions across the country had the resources they needed to help people vote safely during a global pandemic. I made these contributions through the Zuckerberg initiative. They were designed to be nonpartisan, spread across urban, rural, and suburban communities. Still, despite the analysis I've seen showing otherwise, I know that some people believe this work benefited one party over the other. My goal is to be neutral and not play a role one way or the other, or to even appear to be playing a role. So I don't plan on making a similar contribution this cycle. Respectfully, Mark Zuckerberg. Man, I was reading comments about this. I didn't read the letter, but I was reading some comments. People's like, he see the writing on the wall. You know, Trump's about to win. He's covering his butt. Yo, this is, free speech violation. Yo, he just so, let me see. Yo, this does not look good. And this is going viral right now. This makes the administration look bad. This makes Facebook look bad. This makes things look like that we can't trust the process as Americans. And here's the thing. People were saying this already. People been saying this. That social media platforms throttle videos, bury posts, bury stories. Well, here's one of them admitting it. Post comments down below. Let me know what you think about this. If you have any more details, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Comment below. Let me know. Will